Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm reviewing Return of the Jedi, The Rebellion one-shot, subtitled The Kill Shot, which was written by Alex Segura, with art by Matt Horrock, Brent Peebles, and Raphael Pimtel, and it was released on July 19th, 2023, which I thought was an okay one-shot. There is a lot of connections to the novel Poe Dameron Freefall, which was also written by Alex Segura, which I haven't read that novel, so there was a lot of stuff up there that just kind of went over my head, and there was quite a bit of connections, so I do think the issue was maybe a little too packed there. Obviously, if I read the novel, I probably wouldn't be thinking that, but I haven't, so some of that stuff has went over my head, but outside of that, I enjoyed the kind of general story and whatnot about it, because we see Akbar getting a message from a guy named Busel Troon, I think it might be Troon, who tells him they've acquired intel that there's going to be a assassination attempt on Mon Mothma. So Akbar takes that news to Mothma, telling her that they need to protect her, but she says that they can't use those, the resources right now to do so, because I think it said the one shot takes place like a week before the Battle of Endor, so they're getting ready to attack the Death Star, which obviously Akbar understands where Mothma is coming from, but knows that the intel is good, so instead he hires Kes Dameron and Shara Bey to find out who the would-be assassin is, which we do see that assassin, which is a Arcana named Lan-Drus, who has a IG assassin droid head attached to their head. Kind of weird looking, but also kind of cool looking. But I guess they've gotten the help of the Spice Runners of Kijimi to transport him and whatnot. But we see Kes and Shara go to this planet called Jollikaz, where they meet up with this alien dude named Sotan, who isn't going to give them the info they're looking for. But then the Empire shows up and, stuff goes down, but Sotan runs away. So Shara chases after him and takes their data pad. But we do see Mon Mothma again, I think in her personal quarters on, I think, Home 1, which does kind of look like her apartment scene in Andor. So I thought that was interesting. But she gets a message from someone asking to meet up in person for some intel. So Mothma is now having to go somewhere, but Shara and Kes escape Jollikaz and look for info on the datapad, but don't find anything at first. But after looking harder, Shara finds some coordinates which lead to the planet. I forgot what it was called. I didn't write down the name of the planet for some reason. I know it had a name, but on that planet, we see the assassin, Lan-Drus, there. In fact, I think at the start, the issue opens with the assassin, in the area about to assassinate Mothma. But, we now see the assassin making their way to that area. And also Mon Mothma arriving on the planet to speak with the informant, who is a man named Tommaso, who is a member of the Spice Runners. But during their meeting, Lan-Drus makes their attempt, but Mothma and Tommaso overhear, and Tommaso pushes Mothma out of the way, so instead the blaster bolt hits him in the arm instead, which, injures him but doesn't kill him. But Lan-Drus is getting ready to fire again, and that's when Kes and Shara show up and attack. But Lan-Drus is better and takes both of them out, and then starts going on about who hired him and whatnot, and how I guess it was the Empire who used the Spice Runners, but also used Tommaso to kind of set up the meeting with Mothma. But Lan-Drus says they're going to kill them, but before they can do that, Mothma and Tommaso come in and kill the bounty hunter, which Mothma reveals that Tommaso wasn't, in on it. It was just a pawn in the assassination attempt. and actually did have intel for the rebellion, which will be useful. Mothma doesn't reveal what that intel is, but the issue ends with Mothma giving a monologue, kind of talking about destroying the Empire in one swoop, with destroying the Death Star too. So yeah, like I said, I like the issue, because I haven't read the novel Freefall. I kind of missed connections there, and I do think it's maybe a little too packed with connections. But like I said at the start, if I had read that novel, I probably wouldn't have had that criticism. And I actually, there's a possibility I might have liked the issue more because of that. But because I haven't read that novel, I just didn't pick up on any of those connections. So, there's that. But, I like the assassination attempt, or the plan on Mothma, and how Shara Bey and Cass Dameron kind of tried to stop and whatnot. I enjoyed all that. That was a interesting story and whatnot. So yeah, but my grade is going to be a B. So yeah, but it's gonna be it for this one. You can check out my reviews on the other, I think it's 4 previous Return of the Jedi one shots. I think there's gonna be one more, which will be Max Rebo, I think. So it'll be interesting. Comes out soon, so I'll definitely be reviewing that when it does come out. So you can check that out then. But in the meantime, check out my other comic reviews and everything else to do. But if it's ours, I'll catch you guys in the next one.